Tarkir Dragonstorm, a Magic the Gathering set for the ages, a product that pretty much checked every single box for regular fans of Magic like you and I. The cards were crazy playable, the interactions were fun, the art was beautiful, and yeah, the collectibles got pretty pricey and pretty chasey. All of these things considered, we thought the set was going nowhere but to the moon from a secondary market value, and in retrospect, it looks like, well, we may have missed a step. Let's talk about the prices of Tarkir Dragonstorm, why they are coming down, and what this means for the long-term value of the set and anyone who might have bought it at otherwise maybe inflated prices. Now we're going to cover all of this in a free-flowing conversation of a video today. If you like conversations like this, make sure you click the subscribe button down below because it helps a small channel like mine more than you can possibly imagine. If you want to support further, there's a channel membership button a little bit further down. It's $5 a month. It helps support everything we do here so all of the channel costs don't come out of my pocket. Thank you to all of the existing channel members. You guys rock. But when it comes to Tarkir Dragonstorm, the set that rocked is kind of becoming the set that rolled, and I don't know if that made any sense, but it was going up and now it's going down. And I want to talk about why, but I don't think there's any wildly incendiary, mischievous reason. In fact, we haven't seen massive price dips, just some maybe regression to the mean as I would consider it. And we're going to start, of course, by talking about the collector product. And the reason we're starting here is the collector booster box was, well, it was crazy expensive. I have been on record, on video, and talking to several of my friends in the community saying, I don't like when a product comes out and the collector box is just going through the roof right away, looking directly at you, Final Fantasy. I like the product to be available for a period of time, but yes, be limited in print in the sense that this is going to become a valuable product over time. The cards inside are going to get more valuable over time because it is a collector product. It is not inherently needed to play the game. It does not stop any of us from playing Magic the Gathering. It just stops us from getting the shiny collectible chase treatments of stuff that we might want. And in my opinion, as a collectible card game, that is okay. But we see here the price of this product has come down a little bit off the highs. In fact, we're roughly $40-50 down off the $400 plus highs of this product. And the reason is fairly simple in my mind. And I'm going back to the full screen to say this because I think it's important. Wizards of the Coast and Magic the Gathering, they've conditioned us. They've changed the way we enjoy our favorite card game. They've changed the way that we interact with the best card game on planet Earth. They have released what's, known as the rapid release cycle over the last 3 to 4 years, where product is coming at you fast and furiously, and you are having no chance to take a break. You have no chance to step away before the next thing hits. And all in all, from a massive gigantic overview, this is actually not a bad system. It helps the casual players stay engaged. It helps people that don't really want to sink their teeth into something beyond to the next thing. And with the TikTok generation being at the forefront of the future Magic consumers, it makes sense to always give them something to be looking forward to. But that does have drawbacks. I will say I am an old school Magic boomer when it comes to how long you've been in the space. I've been in the trading card game space for the better part of 20 years now, 2 decades. I'm proud to say that here on this channel. And it does take away some of the mystique, the magic for me when you are on from this and on to the next thing. But my boomer feelings are not the only drawback. Another drawback we see is you don't have the nostalgia, the attachment, and the desire to revisit products like you once did. Heck, most of the revisiting of Magic products, Magic sets, and redrafting from my childhood was all during periods of what I would consider to be downtime, where there wasn't another set directly on the horizon. When there's another set coming, it's time for pre-release and spoiler season and hype, and when you're just off another set, it's time for teching and strategy and finding new stuff and fun things to play and ways to explore the cards that you just got your hands on. Well, that little period of time in the middle was a chance where we could go back and build connections with some of our favorite Magic the Gathering products of times past. That time frame doesn't exist anymore, and while yes, people don't interact with the products the same way I did when I was a younger man, it is safe to say that there is far less downtime, far less time to be nostalgic, to build that attachment, and to revisit. And because of this, when the hype cycle wears off, when the eyeballs move on, we frequently see even the most collectible of product come down a bit in price. But that is not to say that it's going to stay here. I will say this out loud and I will stress this. I cannot stress this enough. Over time, Magic products that we enjoy, that are printed properly and check all of the boxes that we as fans really need in a set release and something to spend our hard-earned money on, tend to go up. This tends to happen an overwhelming majority of the time, and even with the desire to be on to the next thing in the rapid release cycle, I anticipate over time this product is going to be quite valuable from a collector booster box perspective. But the play booster box, in my opinion, is a different story. There's a much longer road to value with the play booster box, and we actually see the play booster box being wildly stable. Now, we track every single sold listing of major sealed products on TCG Player at cardboardfinance.com. We add all of that data to the data vault, and we use it to analyze all of these trends and sets over the long term, because TCG Player kind of cuts your data off after a while. So again, that's kind of what the channel members are helping support. Again, a second shout out, two channel member shout outs in one video. You guys really do rock. But it's something we see very frequently as we track this data over the long term. Play booster boxes are, for the most part, wildly stable. And yeah, play booster boxes in the past, I'm referencing draft and set booster boxes. And this is because it behooves Wizards of the Coast to have these products available. We want the play booster box on the shelf because we want people to be given the opportunity to play Magic. Magic's the best trading card game and the most played trading card game in the known universe. And because of that, we want people to have the opportunity to do just that. And if you only have collector products, you only have highly expensive secret layers. Should we do a video about the $100 secret layer? I think we might have to, because I don't know. I don't want to complain about it here. That complaining will be done in another video. But the idea of playing Magic the Gathering has to stay at the game's core. It's never going to be Pokemon. It's never going to be any of those other TCGs. It's going to remain the most played TCG of all time. And for that reason, we have to be able to sit down and play it. So the Play Booster Box is a value proposition that often we see take a lot of time to go up regardless of how popular or good the product is. And that's only talking about going up in value. Going down in value is another story, and we see a level of stability with Tarkir Dragonstorm that we see from good Magic the Gathering sets. Look away if you are fans of Karlov Manor, or like I am Aether Drift, because that got hairy there for a second, although the recovery is on, if you know what I mean. These sets that are good sets remain stable because, yeah, the idea that you can take $120 out of your pocket, go to your local game store, and have either a sealed box opening experience where you get some value for the cards, or a play experience with your friends, is something we as fans have come to know and love. And whether you think that's too expensive or not, that does seem to be the going rate, and people do seem to be paying it. All in all, I think the Tarkir Dragonstorm price drop is not due to anything ostentatious, anything crazy, no big crashes. I think this is a normal part of the ecosystem that we are going to see set over set, save some of the crazy ones like Final Fantasy. I'll link a Final Fantasy video that I just did down here. Thank you so much for hanging out on the channel today. Remember to hit that sub button. If you like the video, hitting the like button down below. And until next time, you guys know me. My name is Josh, and we'll see you around. Okay, goodbye.